Hi everybody, welcome back. I need to remember to actually look at the camera. Welcome back to my second Flosstube. I want to thank everybody who's checked out the first one. I'm very pleased with the response and really appreciative, and thanks for everybody who's left such nice comments. And I got a shout out from Priscilla and Chelsea this morning, so that was amazing because I love them. So yeah, I'm back. I thought today I would show you like a little baby haul that I got from the thrift store. And then I want to show you how I organize my DMC because that kind of ties into my haul. And then I want to show you my WIPs, so WIP parade basically. I've got them all in here, all of the WIPs. So, but first I just wanted to do like a little fun thing. I guess tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm a nurse. I'm an OBGYN nurse. I've been an OBGYN nurse for 10 years. Before that, I was a psych nurse for like a year, and I actually loved it, but I ended up switching for location reasons. So, ended up getting a job at an OBGYN clinic, didn't know anything about it, loved it. Been doing it for 10 years. I love it. So, the reason I'm telling you this is that the hospital I work in has a gift shop that's pretty awesome. And I bought this scarf at the gift shop, and it's a Sugar Skull scarf. And I collect Sugar Skull. Like, anytime I see Sugar Skull stuff, I have to buy it. My sister also. I usually have to buy 2 of everything, so I can send some to my sister. We love Sugar Skulls. So I got this scarf at the gift shop. And I think they know if they order Sugar Skull stuff, I will buy it. So they keep ordering more, and I keep buying it. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys I got. It comes in this, it's a mug, but look at this box. This is like super sturdy, really pretty. I'm going to keep the box and use it for something. Let me show you the mug. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And yes, I do know about the Mill Hill Sugar Skull. Definitely on my bucket list of things to stitch, the Mill Hill Sugar Skulls. Love it. Oh, but the mug I've been using, I have a mug collection. I use a different one every day. The one I'm using today, I wanted to show you all. The pumpkin spice, y'all. Love it. Can't go wrong. Okay, so just wanted to show you some fun stuff, but now let me show you haul. There is a thrift store that I know. I always find stitchy stuff there, and it's not always like great, but I always find like at least one thing. So I went to my favorite thrift store a couple days ago, and I found this. It's Holidays Remembered by Leisure Arts, and I guess it's book 5. So apparently there are several of these. And it's got some stuff that's not my style necessarily, but there was at least a couple things I wanted to stitch in here. So for $1.99, let me just find a pic so I can show you guys something. But yeah, I thought for $1.99, sure. Oh, so what I want to stitch is for President's Day. So it's Abraham Lincoln, my personal favorite president. My dog's named after him, Lincoln. And then there's George Washington. Oh, that's better light. I thought that was super cool. So I bought it. I paid $1.99 for those 2 patterns. There are other patterns in here that are beautiful, but probably I won't ever get to them. Nothing against them, but just I want to show you guys this one though. It's so pretty. Dang it, I can only find the pattern. I don't know if there's like an actual picture of it stitched. apparently, you know, there's a rule. We're not supposed to show patterns. So I'm sorry. That was a tease. But there are, you know, like there's angels. I don't do angels. Like, no, which, you know, for people who do, great. No offense. But angels aren't for me. Oh, here's what I want to show you guys. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's a turkey. But, like, it's a really ornate, like, detailed turkey. Maybe someday I'll do that. So it kind of goes through all the holidays. It has all of them. So, $1.99. Why not? And then I was super excited about this one. I found a Prairie Schooler there, and it was $1.49, and it's Woodland Sampling, which is book number 17. Heck yeah! And it's really cute. I don't know if it's hard to find or not. Probably not. I didn't do any research. I was excited to find it, but what I was more excited about, you guys, is, you know, I'm from Kansas City. I had no idea, so Prairie Schooler, I've seen it like a million times. I had no idea she's Prairie Village, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City that I know well, have family who live there. So, like, it's like a little taste of home. I had no idea that Prairie Schooler was like Prairie Village, an area I know well. This is copyrighted in 1987. It's been around a while. It was kind of nice to like see that taste of home. And there's a little sign, whoever donated this to the thrift store in Colorado bought this at Raleigh Needle and Frameworks in Memphis, Tennessee. So a taste of Kansas City. It was bought in Tennessee that I found in Colorado. I thought that was kind of fun. So there's that. And then the last thing I found was a bag of DMC. I will always buy myself a bag of DMC when I find it. As long as it's a couple bucks, as long as there's, you know, like 10 or so skeins, like, worth it to me. They may be all colors I have, but, you know, they average out to like 5 cents each or something. It's worth it. I always kind of hope there's some colors I don't have in there. And these are all like with the labels so I can figure out what they are. So that was nice. But that leads me into how I sort and organize my DMC. So the first thing is I just have these handy dandy little totes. We all have them. We've all seen them. I bobbinate my DMC. And then I just sort them numerically. So it starts at 150, just goes right through. I've got like 4 of these. So that's all, you know, nice and organized. But for all my WIPs that have DMC, I keep the DMC like in the project bag. So it's hard for me to keep track of what I have. You know, like when I get a new pattern and I'm like, well, do I have, you know, 163? Like, I don't see it in here, but I might have it. It might be in one of my project bags. So I've got this little DMC guide. And what I do is I put a little black dot next to the ones that I have. And that way I know that I've got it somewhere. I might have to go dig through 10 project bags to find it, but it's here somewhere. I got it. But funny story. When I originally started tracking my DMC collection, it was quite extensive, you know, hundreds of DMC, and I needed to come in here and put a little black dot next to all of them. You guys, blonde moment. This is not my real hair color. My real hair color is blonde. I didn't know there was a key that tells you, you know, like it's in order. So you go to 400, it's in column 15. So then you go to column 15 and you just have to look there for 400. I didn't know there was a key. So I looked through all of these colors for each individual one. Never saw this key right here. It took me hours upon hours upon hours to find every DMC I had. Months later, I go to open this card and I see the color number locator that I somehow totally overlooked the first go round. That would have come in handy. So now for, you know, when I buy more DMC, I can quickly find it. But, yeah, I wasted hours of my life on that. But what can I do now? That was my blonde moment. No offense to all those blondes out there. Okay, so let's get to WIP sets. The fun part. Isn't that why we're all here? So I'm still working on Little House Needleworks, Lantern Lane. I haven't gotten very much done from the last video because we have company come in, so I've been cleaning the house. So I didn't get much done, much more done. I did this tree here and like filled in some more of the fence. And I think that's about it. Otherwise, it probably looks real similar to last time you saw it. It's on Picture This Plus Legacy. 36 count charted floss, except for one. I did toasted marshmallow for eggshell. And it's one strand over two. Sorry. And then here's what the full chart. I mean, mine's almost done, so you get the idea. But here's what, you know, the finished product will look like. It is so cute. Priscilla and Chelsea, I would have never known about this chart if you hadn't done your stitch along. So thanks. So the next thing I'm working on, well, I haven't worked on it in a while, but a chatelaine. I took the plunge. Spent many hundreds of dollars getting up a chatelaine. I'm doing blue Moroccan lace, which the colors just spoke to me. I mean, they are phenomenal. They're completely gorgeous. I'm not very far on it, but where's my backboard so the light doesn't shine through? Here's how far I am on it, which isn't terribly far. This needle minder I made myself. It's just like a pin, and I ripped the pin off and put a magnet on there. But I love it. Isn't it pretty? It's Marie Antoinette. The artist is Jasmine, Becket-Griffith. I know this. I have tons of her prints. I collect her. She does Disney collaborations that are, oh, let me show you. I'm right here. I haven't figured out where I'm putting them in my room yet. I love her artwork. It's so pretty. This is autographed because she goes to the Kansas City Renaissance Festival and has her own booth, and you can meet her and get them autographed. So, this is Princess Leia. She does like Disney collaborations. She does a lot of like fairies, and so you have to check it out because it's beautiful. Her work is beautiful. Jasmine Becket Smith or Griffin. I don't know. I can't remember this. I'm sorry, Jasmine. And then I've got Ray and BB-8. These are my most recent. Sorry for the glare. I've got some other work of hers too. So anyway, she has collectible. Oh, it's also called her work is called Strangeling. So if you Google that, you'll find it too. But anyway, I bought her pin and I made it a needle minder because I thought it was kind of classy, like this chatelaine. So I thought it fit. I'm doing this on 28 count optic white linen. I really wanted to do like a fun, crazy color, but really just the colors are so rich and beautiful, and white really just made the most sense. So I went with white. Okay, so my big WIP bucket here. I haven't gone through these, so you're going to see them as I see them. I did start a third Thomas Kincaid Disney kit. Even though I was traumatized by the first two, I finally, buckled down. I started a third, and this is the Lion King one. And this is my car stitching. Or it has been traditionally, but I'm thinking that might need to change because it's really hard to count and not lose your place in the car, and you really have to pay attention to these because they're full coverage. This is what it's gonna look like someday when I do it. Oh, someday. I've got a lot done. That's my car bag project. What's next? Oh, Mill Hill Santa. And this one is the Renaissance Santa. This is the Venice Santa. It looks like this. And I don't have a ton done, but I got a good start, so I got that much done. I got a little bit more DMC to do, and then I got to start beading. So there's that. Not terribly exciting, but it's something. Oh. This one's been fun. I was really working on this one pretty heavy before I put it down. Once I realized I wasn't going to get it done in time for Halloween, I put it down and started Lantern Lane. But before that time, I was into it. It's Plum Street Samplers Jack's Bash. Hopefully I'll have this done for next Halloween. I'm sorry, guys. That was sideways derp. Oh, I feel like that's really blurry. I'm sorry. It says, here in the ruffed and autumn bower, the nabby gourd and bitter flower, we merry make and sing hooray to our friend Jack on his birthday. And it says, Happy Halloween at the top, and it has October 31st in there too. And I got a lot done on this, but again, I realized it wasn't going to be done in time for Halloween, so I moved on. But here's where I am, or what I got done anyway. It's on 36 count. I've got it written down, sorry. Edinburgh Platinum, 36 count. I'm doing 1/2. I'm loving the way it's turning out. I love it. I will get back to it soon. Next, a real fun quick stitch. I should get it done well before Christmas. It's a Veil Stitchery Harry Potter Holiday Sampler. And because this was just a fun, quick, simple little thing, I'm doing it on Ada. You guys know I like linen. I like linen best. And this Ada is so stiff. I don't like working on it. But it looks really great on this project. So this is how far I've gotten on that, but it's stitching up real quick. I mean, that's only like maybe 3 days of stitching. I don't know. It just whips right up. You don't have to change thread. It's all going to be white. Look how cute it is. I'll have that done before Christmas. And then I'll display it. What else do we have in here? This is so exciting. Like, I don't even remember what's in here. National Parks. The Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery National Parks birthday. The first one. I bought the second one, but I haven't started it yet. I haven't gotten real far on this one, but I've got a little bit. So this was my first, not my first foray, but one of my first forays into hand dyeing my own fabric. It's 28 count casual. It was white. And I dyed it this beautiful blue. I wanted it to kind of look like a sky, like a cloudy sky. Sorry. And the trees are the charted colors, but I changed the words. They were just like a DMC. I changed them to dinky dyes. I think it's called Kathmandu. Kalamunda. It's dinky dyes Kalamunda. It's got a bunch of colors in it. It's real fun. And I love the way the fabric turned out. It doesn't really look like clouds, but I still like it. I think it's pretty. So there's that. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. Got the Rosewood Manor Autumn Quakers. Oh God, it's so pretty. The colors. Oh, the colors. They're so rich and beautiful. I'm going to do all four, all seasons. I've already bought Winter Quaker and I've kitted it. I haven't started it. I'm going to start it, but I haven't started it, but I bought it. And then I'll do spring and I'll do summer. I'm doing this one on Picture This Plus. I think it's doubloon. I don't have the label anymore. I'm pretty sure it's doubloon, which I think is, yeah, the called for. The winter one I'm not doing on the called for because I didn't like it as much. I'll show you guys someday. So this is just my little start. I haven't got real far. Those Valdanis, oh my gosh. They're so rich and beautiful. You probably see how rich those are. Now, a lot of people have talked about how much they love stitching with those. I'm not loving the texture of them. I feel like they're real rough and scratchy and they don't glide. But that color, I can't argue with that. Color's amazing. So rich. So beautiful. But silks. Ooh, silks are where it's at. So again, someday I'm going to do all of them. Oh, this one. I cannot wait to get back to this one. This was a total impulse purchase. I got it at my local local cross stitch shop, and had started that day. Little House Needleworks, old Nantucket. So beautiful. It's so pretty. And it says, to the journey's end you roam upon the foaming sea. Nantucket waits to see thy sails, as my heart waits for thee. I'm kind of obsessed with Nantucket stuff because I read that book, In the Heart of the Sea, about the whale ship Essex, which is what Moby Dick is based on. And now I have to buy all the Nantucket stuff. I don't know. I just love it. So let me show you guys. This was my first Lakeside linens. I love this linen. It's a 36 count lentil. And I'm sold. I love it. I love this. So soft, and the color, it's kind of like this, it's like just a little greenish. It's like an aged with a hint of green. And I just love this. I'm it stitches up so pretty. This was my first 36 count, and I didn't know I should probably do 1/2, so I did 2/2. And I don't love that. My stitches are crowded. So after this, whenever I'm doing 36 count, I do 1/2. But I was too far into frog it all. So, but if you look, I mean, you won't be able to tell on camera, but the stitches are just a little squishy, a little squished in there. But I can't wait to get back to this one. It's just so pretty. It stitches up so nice. I don't know. I just love it. You know, why do we love what we love? I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it probably after the holidays. So next I have Happily Ever After by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It's their 2017 stitch along. I fell behind. I was really trying to keep up, but darned it, I couldn't. Here's the current, you know, how far they are. I don't have all the bottom ones done. But I've got a lot done. I just fell behind. I got interested in other things. This is on Ada. Because, you know, this was only like my third project and I didn't know about linen yet. So it's on Ada. It's like Charles Craft. It's one of it's the silver sparkle. But this was my first hand dye. You can't tell. It's very subtle. But I bought some like tie-dye stuff and made it purpley. So I got like 2 more blocks and I'll be caught up. Even though it's Ada, I really do like the way this is looking. But after that, I went on. I moved on to linen. This is my first linen project. It's Clouds Factory Fabulous Women. But it's that crappy stuff from the big stores, that MCG Textiles, whatever. It's like, it's not even. There's big old plebs in it. This kind of sucks. But I hand dyed it myself, and I'm very proud. It's a big piece. It's got like purple and aqua. And this is where I'm at. I'm behind, of course. But I love it. I'm on Frida. Can't wait to finish her. And here's the current. Like if I wasn't behind, it would look like this. So those are my 2-year-long stitch alongs that I'm like stuck in August, and here we are almost November. But can't win them all. This next one is an old cross-stitching magazine that I pulled. It's April 1994 of The Cross Stitcher. And I got it at that thrift store where I got my earlier haul because I always find something stitchy. And those magazines from back then, I mean, they're all like, they're a little outdated, like the styles. I definitely didn't suspect anything would catch my eye, but I picked up a magazine that was like flipping through real quick, not thinking I would need anything. And then this caught my eye, and I'm obsessed. It's a Scottish Sovereign romance sampler. It's about Mary Queen of Scots, and I love her. She's one of like the historical figures that I'm very interested in. So had to buy this for $1 something to stitch it. But it's and I don't have much of a start yet. I wanted to do my silks, my Dinky Dye Silks packs that I got on Etsy from like the leftovers that they do. And then I had this picture, this plus Huntress from my Stitchy box. So I'm going way off the grid on this one. Changed all the colors. And it's on this beautiful, rich purple. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm not real far on it. And those Dinky dyes, oh, they're heaven. They are heaven. They just, oh, that silk, it just glides. It's so rich and beautiful to stitch with. I love it. Unfortunately, I can't afford to stitch everything in silk, so only a few things. I like to use fancy floss cotton, Weeks and Gas and all that, and I still use DMC. So that's where I'm at on that, and let me show you guys some of the Dinky Dye colors I've picked. they don't, I mean, they're just pretty. I just want to show you some of the pretty colors I've got that I'm going to use. So pretty. So I don't know if you all know, but Dinky Dyes will like randomly on Etsy post these like leftover silk packs, and you get like 20. And they're not full skeins, but they're, I mean, you can do, they're good size. You can get some work done with them. And I bought like 4 or 5 of them. So I've got a little Dinky Dyes collection now. Oh, this is a favorite. Again, can't wait to get back to this. Snowflower Diaries Viva La Frida. This is a pretty popular pattern. I'm sure you guys may have seen it already. So pretty. It's got this like beautiful, dainty, delicate, feminine beauty. I love her patterns. They're so pretty. So pretty. And I'm doing this one with those Dinky Dyes packs. I converted it all to Dinky Dyes. So here's my card with all my pretty silks. Kind of messy. But let me show you how much I have done, which isn't a ton, but a little. I got a little start on it in my cute little Frida needle minder. Not too far on that, because I had some other stuff I needed to work on, but I'm definitely excited to get back to this one, and will get back to this one. And the linen, I'm totally drawing a blank. I think it's Creme Brulee, which I think is R&R Reproductions Creme Brulee. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's very pretty. It's just a nice, like, muted, antique-y cream. Very pretty. We're getting close to the end. Ship's Manor Stitch Along. So I don't have, these are like choose your own adventure. So I don't have, I can't show you a finished one because it's the Mystery Town where you get to pick, for each section you pick your own house. Like he gives you a few options. So I'm not very, it's done. This stitch along is done and I'm clearly not. But look at this fabric, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. This is what I was trying to accomplish with my national parks, which I didn't even come close, but it's clouds. And then here's the cute little town, and you just like pick your little buildings. Like you could pick a church or a barn. I'm way behind. Someday. Let me show you my project bag for this one because it's cool. My other project bags are Ziploc, not fancy. But this one is Star Wars. I got it at the Disney store. Told you, me and my sister, we love Disney. Pretty awesome. And then I'm doing the Ship's Manor Beautiful Sea stitch along, which is also done. I think I started it like the last week. I have nothing done on this yet, but my fabric is gorgeous. It's Gothic by Picture This Plus. This is all I have done, you guys. Like two little rows. But look at this fabric. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show up. This is one of those colors that doesn't like to really show up, but it's this dark, crazy blue with like purple. It's really hard to see unless you're in like really bright sunlight, and that's kind of why I only stitched a little and then I put it down. So I was trying to stitch it like in the evening and I couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. So it's more of like a daytime stitching. I'll get back to it someday. If you want to see what those are supposed to look like, just Ship's Manor, Beautiful Sea Stitch Along. If you go to Instagram and search that tag, you'll see beautiful finished ones. The Mystery Town, not as many finished ones to see. I think we're all super behind on that one. But the Beautiful Sea is awesome, and you'll see all the finishes there. Okay, last WIP. Oh my gosh, it's the last one. Cross Stitch Collection magazine. This was February 2017. I love Jane Austen. I am a Jane Austen nerd. I have to watch all the movies, like the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice. That's my favorite, like, rainy day Saturday movie. I also love the Colin Firth, like, mini-series BBC version, but I love that Keira Knightley one. Oh, the music and the cinematography, it's so beautiful. Love that movie. I love her books. I love Jane Austen, so I had flipped out when I saw this. Now, this is from Emma, not Pride and Prejudice, but it's so pretty. And the quote is, "Perhaps it is our imperfections that make us so perfect for one another." Such a pretty pattern. I'm not far at all on it. It's Picture This plus, oh, I can't remember what it's called. Blush or something. It's almost white, which is the barest little hint of pink in it, which won't even show up on camera. It's mostly white. It's 28 count. And this is all I have done. Some of the border. Woohoo! And a really cute needle minder that says, "You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you." I love that part in the movie. And they're in the rain, and Mr. Darcy's telling Lizzie that he loves her, but she's like, "Dude, I don't even like you. Like, you ruined my sister's marriage prospects with Mr. Bingley, and you're kind of a jerk." But it all works out in the end. Okay, so that's all my WIPs. I've got a whole bunch of kitted projects, and I could have 100 more, but that's what I got. So, some other video I'll do, like, future starts. But my last video, the end got cut off, and so I want to kind of do the end of that now. I don't know why it got cut off. But I wanted to just kind of, like, tell you guys, you know, thank you for inspiring me to start my own Flosstube. I feel like this community is just so encouraging and so welcoming, and I really felt like I could hop in and not be scared because you guys are so friendly and nice. And I can't wait to show you more in the future. And thanks for taking a little bit out of your time to watch me today. And it's been really fun. So thanks for watching.